Intro sentence. The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene is a captivating exploration of power dynamics throughout history, offering timeless principles and strategies on how to gain and maintain power in various aspects of life. This book matters because it sheds light on the often subtle and complex ways power operates in society and provides insights on how individuals can navigate these dynamics effectively. The Big Idea. At the core of the 48 Laws of Power is the idea that power is a game with its own set of rules, and those who understand and master these rules can manipulate situations to their advantage. Greene presents 48 laws distilled from historical events, philosophy, and literature that reveal the dynamics of power and how they have been applied by successful figures throughout history. The book serves as a guide for readers to recognize power plays, protect themselves from manipulation, and strategically wield power in their own lives. Extended Core Summary. The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene is a provocative exploration of power dynamics, strategy, and manipulation, distilled into 48 essential laws. Greene's work is heavily informed by historical figures, philosophical principles, and psychological insights, presenting power as an intricate game played in various spheres of life, from politics to personal relationships. The laws are not moral prescriptions, but rather observations on how individuals can navigate the complexities of human behavior to gain and maintain power. Each law is illustrated with historical anecdotes and case studies, lending a rich context to the strategies Greene proposes. For instance, Law 1, Never Outshine the Master, advises individuals to avoid drawing attention to their own talents in the presence of those in power, highlighting the importance of subtlety in relationships. Law 15, Crush Your Enemy Totally, emphasizes the necessity of eliminating threats entirely rather than leaving them to fester. The laws range from the pragmatic to the Machiavellian, urging readers to adopt a flexible mindset in their pursuit of influence. Greene also examines the psychological underpinnings of power, discussing concepts like the seductive nature of charisma and the importance of emotional intelligence in gaining favor. He emphasizes the role of deception and strategy in achieving success, portraying power as a game of chess where one must anticipate opponents' moves. The narrative is woven with cautionary tales, illustrating the consequences of ignoring these laws, such as the downfall of those who failed to recognize the dynamics of power at play. Throughout the book, Greene encourages readers to reflect on their own motivations and the ethical implications of their actions. While some laws may seem ruthless, they serve as reminders of the often harsh realities of human interaction. The author does not endorse malevolence, but rather presents a realistic view of power that acknowledges its complexities and the ethical dilemmas involved. In conclusion, the 48 Laws of Power serves as a manual for understanding and navigating the often treacherous waters of power dynamics. Greene's insights are both timeless and timely, offering readers tools to gain agency and influence in their personal and professional lives, while also provoking critical thought about the nature of power itself. Full detailed summary. Robert Greene's The 48 Laws of Power distills centuries of historical observation into a guide for achieving influence and success. Each of the 48 laws is presented with a narrative that combines historical examples, philosophical teachings, and practical advice. The first law, never outshine the master, serves as a foundational principle, warning against the dangers of eclipsing those in authority. Greene illustrates this through the story of Nicolas Fouquet, who threw a lavish party to impress Louis XIV, only to be imprisoned for showing up his king. As the laws progress, Greene emphasizes the notion of strategic thinking. Law 3, conceal your intentions, suggests that ambiguity can serve as a protective shield, preventing adversaries from anticipating your moves. This law is exemplified through the historical figure of Otto von Bismarck, who often masked his true strategies to outmaneuver opponents. The narrative flows seamlessly, emphasizing that knowledge of human psychology is crucial in the pursuit of power. In the middle of the book, Greene introduces the darker aspects of power. Law 15, crush your enemy totally, advocates for an uncompromising approach to rivals, highlighting the downfall of those who leave their enemies with a chance to retaliate. This law is supported by the rise and fall of various leaders and their struggles with adversaries. Greene delves deeper into these themes, revealing the harsh realities of betrayal and the necessity of vigilance in the quest for dominance. Later laws address collaboration, such as Law 18, do not build fortresses to protect yourself, which warns against isolation. Greene argues that maintaining connections is vital for survival and success. This principle is illustrated through the fall of figures who became too insular. Throughout the text, Greene encourages a nuanced understanding of ethics, acknowledging that the pursuit of power can lead to moral dilemmas. The final laws focus on the importance of adaptability and resilience. Law 48, assume formlessness, encapsulates the essence of being fluid and responsive to changing circumstances. Greene concludes with a call for self-awareness, urging readers to continually evaluate their strategies and motivations. Ultimately, the 48 Laws of Power serves as both a manual for gaining influence and a reflection on the complexities of human nature. Setting and context. The 48 Laws of Power is set against a backdrop of historical and contemporary figures who have shaped political, social, and cultural landscapes across various epochs. Greene draws from events spanning ancient civilizations, the Renaissance, and modern-day scenarios, reflecting a timeless exploration of power dynamics. The cultural context emphasizes the often ruthless nature of ambition and competition within human relationships, highlighting how power struggles have remained constant despite changes in society. This historical lens provides a rich tapestry for understanding the stakes involved in the pursuit of power, revealing both the triumphs and downfalls of those who dared to play the game. Character sketches. Robert Greene, the author and intellectual guide, serves as the protagonist, imparting wisdom gleaned from a diverse array of historical figures. His core motivation is to unveil the often hidden mechanisms of power that govern human interactions, empowering readers to navigate their own ambitions. Antagonists in the narrative are the naive individuals who ignore the laws of power, often leading to their downfall. These characters represent the consequences of ignorance in a world where manipulation and strategy dictate success. Data and evidence. Snapshot. The 48 Laws of Power synthesizes historical case studies, such as the political maneuvers of Machiavelli and Bismarck, to support its claims. Greene references over 100 historical figures, from Sun Tzu to Louis XIV, illustrating diverse applications of power dynamics. Landmark studies in psychology, including the works of Robert Cialdini on influence and persuasion, underpin Greene's assertions about human behavior. Expert quotes from historical texts and leaders enhance the book's authority, while anecdotal evidence from real-life scenarios emphasizes the practical implications of each law. Thematic analysis. One prominent theme in the 48 Laws of Power is the duality of human nature, where the pursuit of power can lead to both success and moral ambiguity. Greene presents power not as inherently good or evil, but as a complex force shaped by individual choices and societal norms. This theme encourages readers to confront their own values in the context of influence. Another theme is the importance of strategy and deception in achieving success. Greene argues that power often requires a level of cunning and foresight, drawing parallels to games of chess where anticipating an opponent's moves is crucial. This theme highlights the necessity of being tactful and adaptable in an ever-changing landscape of relationships. Critical perspectives. Critics of the 48 Laws of Power often argue that Greene's approach is overly cynical, promoting manipulation and unscrupulous behavior. Some contend that the book normalizes unethical tactics and undermines the potential for genuine human connection. This perspective raises questions about the moral implications of adopting Greene's strategies in personal and professional life. Another critique focuses on the applicability of the laws in contemporary settings. Detractors argue that while historical anecdotes provide context, the shifting dynamics of modern society may render some laws outdated or impractical. This debate invites discussions on the evolution of power in the digital age and the relevance of Greene's insights in today's world. Critical reception and controversies. The 48 Laws of Power has received a mixed reception, with some praising its candid exploration of power dynamics and others criticizing its perceived amorality. Many readers find Greene's historical anecdotes compelling and insightful, while others express discomfort with the book's ruthless practicality. The text has sparked debates around ethical leadership, with some arguing that it glorifies manipulation at the expense of integrity. Greene's work has cultivated a following among business leaders, politicians, and entertainers, yet it also faces scrutiny from those advocating for genuine relationships and ethical practices. Real-world applications. 1. Networking strategy. Apply Law 6, court attention at all costs, by developing a personal branding strategy. Create a unique online presence that attracts opportunities and fosters connections. 2-point conflict resolution use law. 15. Crush your enemy. Totally in competitive environments, analyze your rival's weaknesses and craft a comprehensive strategy to outmaneuver them, ensuring they cannot retaliate. 3rd. Adaptability exercise. Implement Law 48. Assume formlessness by regularly reassessing your goals and strategies. Engage in brainstorming sessions to explore new approaches and adapt to changing circumstances in your career or personal life. Discussion and debate questions. 1. Do you believe that adopting the strategies outlined in the 48 Laws of Power is ethical in personal and professional relationships. 2. How do the historical examples provided by Greene inform or challenge your understanding of power dynamics today? 3. In what ways can the principles of power be applied to foster positive leadership rather than manipulation? 4. How relevant are Greene's laws in the age of social media and digital communication? 5. Can the pursuit of power coexist with authenticity and vulnerability in human connections? Key takeaways. Power is a game with its own rules, and understanding these rules is key to success. Perception is crucial in power dynamics. Controlling how others perceive you can be a powerful tool. Timing, alliances, and strategic planning are essential components of wielding power effectively. Maintaining an aura of unpredictability can enhance one's influence and deter potential threats. Self-awareness, adaptability, and a deep understanding of human nature are vital for navigating power dynamics. Apply this now. First actionable step. Assess your current power dynamics in various aspects of your life and identify areas where you can strategically apply the principles from the book. Second practical application. Practice the art of controlled deception by selectively revealing information to cultivate a perception that aligns with your desired image. Third implementable strategy. Develop a long-term strategic plan for achieving your power-related goals, considering potential obstacles and leveraging alliances strategically. Quotes to remember. 1. When you show yourself to the world and display your talents, you naturally stir all kinds of resentment, envy, and other manifestations of insecurity. 2. Never waste valuable time or mental peace of mind on the affairs of others. That is too high a price to pay. 3. Keep others in suspended terror. Cultivate an air of unpredictability. About the author. Robert Greene is an American author known for his books on strategy, power, and seduction. Apart from The 48 Laws of Power, his other notable works include The Art of Seduction, The 33 Strategies of War, and The Laws of Human Nature. Greene's books draw insights from history, psychology, and philosophy, offering readers practical strategies for navigating complex power dynamics in various contexts.